Good evening, good evening. You may not really be able to see me. It is nighttime, but I want to come on live. Okay, so maybe if you can't see me as clearly, maybe you can hear me. Okay, so some of you all will watch this live, and then some of you all will catch the replay. Okay, either way is fine. So I just want to come on really quickly. I'm not going to keep you long. First, I want to say hello to everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in and continuing to support the channel. Again, I apologize that you can't see me as clearly because it is nighttime and I am driving, keeping my eyes on the road as much as possible. And hello, thank you all so much. Hey, we got some people on. Okay, thank you all so much. I see your thumbs up. You all make sure that when I do my videos, make sure that you give me some feedback, give me a thumbs up. Okay, that also helps the channel to grow. More people are able to see the videos. But I just wanted to come on really quickly. Okay, you all know that I did a video earlier. I uploaded a video to the channel. Sorry about the phone shaking. Also, it's my phone holster, and I'm going over the roads and everything. You all let me know, can you hear me clearly? Am I coming through clearly? Are you all able to hear me? Thank you so much for your support again. I did a video this morning, and I shared with you all how reports were out that in the South, which is where I am, that it was predicted, well, actually a storm system, they call it a storm system. I was rolling through, I think coming from the Pacific Northwest, Northeast, somewhere, y'all can go and check out that video. And Tuesday, which is today, this storm system was supposed to hit my particular area. I'm here in Georgia in the South, and reports were saying that there is a possibility of tornadoes, severe weather outbreak. Okay, I just wanted to come in and check in with you all, give you an update, and let you all know as far as what I'm seeing in my particular area. It's been some light rain. It hasn't been any like heavy downpour, anything like that. Light rain. Right now I'm still, on the road. And but I was prepared. I'm prepared. Even in my vehicle, we have to think in terms of like emergency plans, survival needs, things like that, emergency food. It doesn't always have to be if you're taking a long trip, so many hours away, depending on what's going on in your particular area, in your local community. You may want to, pack your bug out bag, or, pack some emergency food supply to keep in your car, survival needs to keep in your car. I felt that was important for me. It's something that, I do, but especially in a time where if I know I'm traveling and, during the time where they first said it was supposed to, really start, the, bad weather, severe weather was really supposed to start hitting our area. I knew that at that same particular time, I was supposed to be, that was a part, I was going to be commuting. I was going to be in my vehicle driving. And so, of course, I can't show it while I'm driving, but, I just grabbed my bug out bag. I have some items in there. Some of the things that I have in there, I have emergency food. I have a way to stay warm. I have a blanket in the car. I'm coming up on what looks like maybe someone had a accident. I pray that they're okay. And so, what was I saying? Oh, I was telling you all some of the things that I packed. And like I said, depending on where you're going, what's going on in your area, you may have, depending on your trip, you may have more for one particular trip and take less on this trip, whatever the case may be, whatever you prefer. And so, I have a blanket, an actual, thick blanket. I have water. Okay, I even have the pouches of water. I showed you all on here on the channel, or on my website, preparewithandrea.com, where I get where I purchase a lot of these items that are in my emergency food supply and survival needs. I showed you all the packs of water. Okay, they fit very well into my backpack. They don't take up a lot of space. I have emergency water. I have food. I have a way to cook food. Because, think about this, y'all. All it takes is one situation. Now, in my particular area, there's a lot of traffic on the interstate and everything. And all it can take is just one situation, and you're stuck in traffic for minutes, possibly over an hour. And so, I have my emergency food supply. I have a way to stay warm. I have my smaller generator, okay, in the event that if I'm not able to use the vehicle to charge my phone or my laptop or whatever, electronic devices I have my smaller generator with me, okay? Flashlight, the smaller generator that I have has a flashlight. I have my ambulance grade medical kit, okay? How many of you all know right here on the channel, I don't know if you've experienced it, or maybe you've read reports, or maybe you've seen it firsthand, certain situations, okay, because there's so much going on in the world right now, maybe even more so in some areas than others, whereas it used to, not take the ambulance or medical professionals, it used to not take them a long time to get to whatever the situation is, in a lot of cases that I know of, or I've read about, or heard firsthand, or read about in, the different neighborhood groups that people can join, in your local communities, surrounding areas, the ambulance and even the police, they're not coming out in a timely manner. There may be a situation happen. As a matter of fact, you're about to hear the ambulance coming up now. Y'all hear them? It just so happened that, they're trying to get to a situation. But, it could be a lot of different things going on. And depending on, what someone has going on, they may not be the priority, versus, a more serious situation. So I said all that to say, that I just chose to invest in, an ambulance grade medical kit. Okay, you never know, you might get in a situation where you have to help someone. I may have to help someone, and I'll have the equipment that I need. And you can, go online. There's different kits on my website, preparewithandrea.com. I have the one that's red. I caught it when it was a good sale, and it has solutions as you would find in an ambulance, so or with a EMS team. Okay, thank you all so much. You all let me know if you have any questions. I kind of was going over some items that I had in my in my bug out bag. I said that I had food, a way to stay warm, of course, different methods of protection if I needed to somehow, for whatever reason, start a fire and cook, or start a fire to stay warm. I have all of those things. But you all please let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to share this video. Give me just a second, y'all. Let me let our community know that I'm live. Okay. But yeah, situations like this now, thankfully, I thank God that right now, even though I'm still driving, I'm thankful that I'm not caught in a situation where it's a heavy downpour and, it's very windy and I'm having to worry about debris flying everywhere. It's pretty calm. Like I said, I went through some light rain earlier, but, I said, no matter, what the situation was, this is just me. Earlier this morning, I grabbed these items and, I put them back in the car. And I said, you know what, no matter the situation, I'm going to be prepared. Because I know, you know, just thinking ahead and knowing how, you know, having a commute, um, whenever it is, you know, whether raining or, you know, whatever is going on, that makes the commute much longer. Okay. You all let me know. Thank you all so much. Those of you all who are watching now live, or if you're watching by replay, I want to say thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you all. So I want to say thank you. Thank you. You all let me know, please, if you have any questions, whether you're watching now live or if you think of something later after the live has ended and you want to put in the comments. Let me know that as well. But yeah, you know, even if there's not any severe weather going on in your area, take a moment to review your emergency plan. What is your plan? Do you have alternate, you know, if your power were to go out, whether it's a planned event or unplanned event, do you have alternate, do you have fuel? Do you have a way to stay warm? Do you have a way to cook? Do you have a way to save your food, okay, from the refrigerator or from your freezer? You know, what is your plan? So I made the comment earlier when I was talking about the situation going on in Houston and other situations out there. I mentioned how a lot of times we as people, we are often reactive rather than proactive. Please make sure that you're adding water to your emergency food and your survival needs, okay? We know a lot of times, particularly now, and I've asked the question, why are we seeing more and more situations where there's something going on with the water in different communities? And, you know, I even said, hey, make sure that you're adding water to your survival needs, your emergency food supply, your survival needs. So I encourage you, don't wait until something happens, because often that's the time when it's too late and it's not, it may or may not be much you can do at that particular time. But take a moment to review your emergency plan. What is your plan if the power, what is your plan for you and your family if the power goes out when you're at home? What is the plan? What is your plan if you're in your car and severe weather breaks out and you end up in a situation where you're stuck on the highway or you have to pull over? What is your emergency plan if you know, there's a crisis situation and you have to boil water, or you have to go out and, you know, you have to get you have to evacuate, you have to leave. These are things that, you know, we may not, it may be uncomfortable to talk about, we may not want to think about them, but I would encourage you, just as I am doing with my family, and I've done and still doing, you know, these are things that you want to talk about and know, hey, if something like this were to happen, this is what we're going to do. Or if we need this, this is where it's going to be. So I just wanted to check in really quickly, give you all an update. Right now the weather is pretty calm. I did notice before it started getting dark, I did notice that before, when I say before it started getting dark, like now it's dark, but I did notice also earlier when it was still daylight, I noticed that okay, now the rain is starting to come down a little bit more. I see the rain and I hear the rain. I hear the rain and I see the rain hitting my windshield, okay? But I did notice that the sky was starting to, you know, get kind of dark blue. And so I said, okay, well, you know, this must be the weather that's coming. So I'm going to check the weather report again when I get home. I don't know if this storm system is supposed to move in overnight. But again, I'm thankful to God that I'm not driving through this now on my commute and on my way to where I'm going, okay? Please let me know if you have any comments, any thoughts that you would like to share. I pray that no matter where you live, whether it's here in the United States or not, okay, I pray that you and your family are protected, that you're able to get the things that you need. You know, there's so much going on in the world. I want to encourage you to stay encouraged, be blessed, and, you know, keep on keeping on, okay? Keep the faith and know that everything is going to be all right, okay? You all let me know, those who are watching live, do you all have any comments, any feedback, anything that you would like to share? I'm almost at my destination. So I just want to come on really quickly, give you an emergency plan check-in, give you an update on what I'm seeing as far as the severe weather outbreak. It is starting to rain again in my area, and so pretty soon I'm going to be inside, safe. And again, I want to encourage you all to take the things that I've shared, the information that I've shared, make a plan of action for you and your family. And by all means, now, the things that I shared, I may have left out some things in my bug out bag when I was talking about the things that I packed earlier. So I'm not saying that my list is like the list that you have to follow. By all means, if you have some items that you say, hey Andrea, don't forget to add this to your bug out bag, I might have something in my bag that I didn't think about, right? And so please feel free to share them in the chat. You know, this is not only a channel, I created this channel, not only a place where I could share information, but a place where we could come together as a community and share information as well. Okay? All right, y'all. So y'all be blessed. Take care. Someone else just joined us. Hello, y'all. I'm almost at the end of the live. I was giving you all an update, letting you know as far as what I'm seeing in my area. Severe weather outbreak. You know, it's pretty calm earlier, a little bit of light rain. Right now it's starting to rain again. Just like a little drizzle, okay, not like pouring down or anything. And so, you know, I'm thankful for that. But please be safe. Continue to prepare, be prepared. Stay ready. Okay, get ready and stay ready. And I want to encourage you. Thank you all so much for your support. I want to encourage you to keep on keeping on. Stay encouraged, keep the faith. Don't get discouraged. I know a lot of times it may be tiring trying to take care of everything. Okay, thank you so much, Elijah. I appreciate your comments. Thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you all for sharing as well. I learn a lot from you all right here on the channel. And you all be safe also, okay? You all please let me know if you have any thoughts or comments, anything that you would like to share, any questions that you have, because I'm driving at the current moment. I may not be able to just read all of your comments because of course I got to be safe. But when I get to a place where I can sit down and read them, I'll, you know, respond. I'll reply as I normally do and get back with you. Okay, what are you all doing again to what does your emergency plan look like? Okay, whether you're at home, somewhere else, or in your car. Okay, are these things that you have thought about? If not, I encourage you to think about those things. Okay, take a proactive approach. Okay, meaning planning ahead, thinking ahead, getting prepared, versus being reactive. Okay, and waiting until you get in a crisis situation, and then you're trying to scramble and get the things that you need that may or may not be available. And if they are available, the things that you need, they could very well be limited. Okay, you may be limited in what you can purchase, or maybe I should say they may be limited in what you can purchase, and not only that, but the prices will be sky high. Okay, all right, y'all take care, be blessed, stay tuned. Make sure you check the community tab daily. I try to, in between my videos on the channel, I try to make posts to the community tab just to keep you all updated. There's so many different topics. Sometimes if I'm not able to just do a video on it right away, if it's some information I think we all need to know about, if it's some information that I think that we all need to know about, I'll share it on the community tab. So make sure that you check the community tab daily. For all of my subscribers, supporters, make sure not only that you subscribe to the channel, but make sure that you hit the all notifications bell. That way when I go live like I am now, or if I upload new content or make a post, you'll be notified. Okay, all right, y'all, take care, be blessed. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live for real this time. Again, thank you all so much for supporting me here on the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Y'all take care.